Hello, everyone. So I'm going live to review my LinkedIn stats. I kind of told you that I was going live today, but I didn't give you a time. So if you're there, let me know that you're there. And let's just get this party started. I also noticed that a lot of you watch these later on in the week. So let me know if you're team live or team replay. Would love to see that. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and we're going to jump right into it. This and this. Perfect. Beautiful. Share. All right. So I'm the host of the Marketing Bound podcast, where we help new B2B marketers. Thanks, Leah. We help new B2B marketers just have a safe space to learn. And I feel like when I started my career 8 years ago in B2B marketing, I felt lost and had no guidance. So that's what Marketing Bound is all about. It's very much about giving you guys a safe space to learn and giving you the resources to get promoted and to find out exactly what you guys love to do. So let's continue. I just want to remind everyone, I do this every month, is that everyone's potential target audience is different on LinkedIn. So don't compare yours to others. For example, LinkedIn coaches, their target audience is everyone on LinkedIn. So they're always going to have more views, more likes, more comments. You can't compare yourself to them because you're just not after the same target audience. So that's just one example. I want to also be transparent as to my goals, as to why I'm on LinkedIn, and that's to grow the community around my podcast and to grow my personal brand. So, as we discussed before, my target audience is new B2B marketers, usually people just out of school and people changing careers. So, up until now, I've had these 4 goals, and that is to focus on awareness and growing my network. I had this goal where every post must get 1,000 impressions by noon because I would post at 9 a.m. I wanted to post every day, which I've done, and just give for 3 months, which I've also done. But now I have some new goals because the 3 months is up. So technically, if we go back to these goals, I didn't get 1,000 impressions on absolutely every single post before noon, obviously. But I did focus on awareness and I did post every single day and I did give for 3 months. So that's great. But now I want to switch things up because I noticed that the community on LinkedIn and the people engaging with my posts are a little bit different. So this is what I want to do. I want to continue posting helpful content every single day, but I also want to create free resources to further build the community. So a lot of you guys have reached out and said, hey, I need help with XYZ. Can you help me with this? Whether that's with jobs or filling a post or just, there's one person who just wanted definitions of B2B terms. And that's what I'm working on. I'm working on a huge glossary of all B2B marketing terms. And I got a bunch of marketers to help me with it. So that's going to be great. And I have a lot of other things planned out. So now my goals are a little bit different. I didn't put a time frame, but another 3 months. I'll put it on the slide for next month. So let's review what has happened in the last 3 months, just to give you guys a refresher, or you didn't make the 2 other sessions. And also, if you guys have questions, let me know in the comments. So month 1, I had 1 viral post. It got 100,000 impressions. And it doesn't really do a lot except for kind of reaching more of your target audience. So that was good because I got 200 followers within a few days. So it's good, but I felt like I couldn't talk to every single one because it just happened so fast. Now I make sure to message every single person that connects with me and try to have a conversation with them. So that happened. None of my other posts reached 10,000 views, but many of them did have over 2,000 views. And when I did this LinkedIn review, I had 2 takeaways, and I found out that I needed a variety of posts per week. I was talking a lot about LinkedIn at the beginning, and I think that I needed to rewrite the posts that didn't do so well. So that's what I'm going to do in the next 3 months. I didn't want to post them too close to each other. So I'm going to take the posts that I wrote 3 months ago and I'm going to rewrite them and post them again within the next 3 months. Also, LinkedIn Live, you guys loved it. So that's why I'm keeping it up. And I also found that I needed to align my area of expertise more in my LinkedIn posts. Like I wasn't really targeting the B2B marketer, but that changes in month 2. So in month 2, I saw that my engagement was up, but my impressions were down, which is very strange, but that's what happened. I talked a lot more about pain points of my target audience, so B2B marketers. And what I wanted to do was have viral content and niche content. And I can tell you now, I did more niche content, and that's why I think impressions were down. Like I didn't even focus on viral content. And then I also wanted to use the carousel format to talk about my accomplishments, which I don't really talk about them very often, so I didn't end up using that. And I also wanted to try posting twice a day, which I also didn't do because I got super busy and I didn't want to post twice a day and not be able to engage on the platform. So now I'm gonna show you my shield. Yeah, okay, I have it open. Perfect. Okay, so let's do the last month. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. I just don't know why it says 0 here. I feel like that's wrong. So should we do month today? Because it's only 13 days. Oh, I did pretty good though. Okay, wait, let's do custom. Custom is here. So last time we did it on the 12th. So let's do it from the 13th to the 13th. The numbers are 65,000. So it's not bad. But I'm pretty sure last month was like 80. I checked it the other day. It was like 87. So it's down. And I think I know why it's down. Let me just open a Word document. Okay. So impressions are down. And I think it's because I was busy. I wasn't engaging on the platform as much. And for like my reach just kind of took a hit. So that just goes to show like how important it is to contribute to the community. Contribute to the community more. Or else impressions go down. So that's very interesting. The likes seem to be up over 1,000. I don't remember it being over 1,000 last time. Comments seem to be the same. Engagement seems to be down, but engagement is down. Followers, oh, look at that. Wait, let's see. Since May. Oh, wait, so 6,900, now almost 200. Interesting. My most views on a post, or it's really impressions, is not even 10,000. It's crazy. Yay, last time, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Last time we were doing this, the words that I was using made no sense. Like the most popular words. This tells you like what words you use the most. And the words I was using the most were very strange. So I'm glad that I'm talking about marketing. Yay! I also say you're a lot. Okay. Podcast, time, baby. TikTok, people, marketers. Okay. Don't focus. Okay, I gotta be a little bit more positive here, but that's good. Definitely more related to what I want to be talking about. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's go to the content. Let's see what's happening. Oh, I have to check if this is updated. Oh, you see it's not. Okay, wait. For those of you who are using Shield, make sure your custom timeline is accurate. Okay, this is all the stuff we saw before. Engagement rate 0.2 here. Oh, is that today? Oh, that's why. It's not the average. That's just from today. This is the average, 2.2. Ooh, I think that's actually good. Let me write that down and I'll go check later. 2.2% engagement rate. My total impressions are 65,870. That's cool. I definitely think the key is just engaging more with other people. When you contribute to the community, that's when you see it in your stats. See, a lot more people were liking it, but I don't think more people were commenting. You know what? Just for fun, let's look at what it was last month. Yeah, let's do that. So it was from April, let's say 13, to May 12th. See? It was 92. Okay, but let me write this down. May 92,176 impressions. And it was 1,000 likes. What? 1,000. So those are, oh, that's so interesting. You see, I had less impressions, but more likes. Less comments, though. It's not as many comments. 525 comments. I'm pretty sure I was at around 400. 10 shares. Oh, I didn't even look at that before. Let me write that down. We'll go back. We'll go back, guys. 10 shares. Engagement rate. No, that's just that one day. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whew. Okay, engagement rate was lower. See, I told you engagement rate was good. Okay, let me. Engagement rate. Okay, cool. And then here, I'm pretty sure I had posts with impressions of more than 10,000. Well, that doesn't look good. Yeah, 2 of them. Okay, let's go back. So if we go May 13, June 13, 9 shares. You know, LinkedIn doesn't value the shares, but that's so flattering. Like, you shared my post. You thought it was so good. You put it on your profile. What? And then 434. Yeah. Comments. 9 shares. I'm writing that. Okay. That number. Oh, yeah. And 1,007 likes. Yeah. So the comments, I can just show you what I'm looking at. The comment, so this is all this month. 65,000 impressions, 434 comments, 9 shares, 1,000 likes. Almost the same thing for the month before, but more impressions and obviously less engagement because there were more impressions. So last month, it kind of feels like I was reaching more people, but this month, I'm reaching the right people. Kind of what it feels like. You guys have any questions? I kind of sprung this on you guys. I feel like nobody knows that I'm here, which is fine, which is very okay. Because a lot of you like watching this later on, so it's okay. Okay, let's look at the the content itself. Okay. I keep pressing it. Sorry. Okay, this is the right month. Oh yeah, so my best post is I introduce myself. So I think you can see a preview here. I'm just gonna show you guys. Yeah. I've been on LinkedIn since like 2019 and I never told anybody who I was. So I was like, thanks to my friend Kevin. I saw that he did it and I was like, yeah, I should probably do that. So I told my story, got 100 likes, which is cool. When you're vulnerable, people kind of relate to that. And they're like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Kevin! Hi, Kevin. I'm so glad you're here. Let me know if you have a question. I'm going through the content right now. We're going to dissect it and see where we could have done better. Me. Okay, my next best post this month. Let's check it. Years ago. Oh, yeah. Again, two vulnerable posts. That is unlike me. They were actually my best posts. Interesting. I feel like you can be vulnerable on LinkedIn, but if you don't have people who already know who you are, it'll just get lost. Like, people have to kind of care. Like, these 100 people, I must know them somehow, or at least most of them. Because you can be super vulnerable on LinkedIn, and if nobody cares, you're going to feel awful. So it's not something that I would start off with just to get likes. I think that's my suggestion there. Engagement rate is high on my top performing posts, which is so good because that means I'm getting the impressions and the engagement. What I did notice this month is that I'm getting a lot less comments. I'm not starting conversations. I have to write that down. A lot less conversations. Isn't there a song? A little less conversation, a little more action, like Elvis. Okay, a lot less conversations, comments. But I'm targeting more of the right people. I think that's a pretty good summary. Okay, let's continue analyzing this. So, just to explain it in other words, what I think is that I've built a little bit of a community, so people that I chat with on a regular basis, which is why I'm getting the likes. But the comments means like they'll like it, but the post is not enough for them to continue the conversation. There's a problem. I also want them to continue the conversation, or I want my posts to be able to start conversations. Because like these are pretty good. I feel like this one, 41 likes, which is pretty good. But only 9 comments. What is this one? Oh yeah. See, that's very, very niche. I have to write that before I forget. Had a lot of niche content, need more quote unquote viral content, more generic content to reach a wider audience. Let's look at my posts. So I posted a lot in my group, so I don't really count those. See, like they all got zeros. Because people in my group, they're so cute. They're too shy to write in the group. They'll message me privately. So it looks like there's 0 engagement. It's fine. 79 impressions. Was I asleep? That engagement rate though. What? This was, let's check my LinkedIn stats. So this is what I did a month ago. See, it got 192 views after. I don't post a lot of videos. So when, that's a good frozen frame. So when I see 192, I'm like, oh, it's 192 people that were at least interested for a minute to see where I was going with it. That's pretty good. I'm thinking of doing more video. I think I mentioned that last time. But I want to make time for it so that they're actually good. I don't just want to create any videos. Okay, see, engagement rate is super high. Ooh, it's super high on my last like LinkedIn stats review. That's good. I'm gonna write that down. So, more video, highest. Is that my highest engagement post? Let's see. That's not the right one. Nice. It is. Okay. Highest engagement on LinkedIn stats review video. I'm super curious. This is going to be random. But since I started posting on LinkedIn, which was like in the middle of March, so let's just say the beginning of March, until May, let's see what the highest engagement posts were. See? That's a lot. My first month, I got 400,000 impressions. It was an exciting time. Let's look. Engagement rate average, low. We got 2.2 this month. So engagement is better. That might be my I might add it to my new goal. Focus on engagement. Because that means I'm building relationships with everybody, which is what we want. It's my most engaged post since I started posting. What's the second one? It's the same. It's the one from the month before. Is LinkedIn Live the answer? Let me know if you like the LinkedIn Lives and if they should be more frequent. Not necessarily on this topic, it could be any topic. Like, do you guys watch LinkedIn Lives often? Because I feel like I don't. Which is why I only do this once a month, because like who doesn't want to see stats? Right? That's always interesting. That is wild. Very good to know. All right. Well, other than that, guys, I think we found out a lot today. I'll show you my notes. We kind of did a comparison between this month and last month. And although we're down in impressions, we're up in engagement, which is quite nice. And 9 people shared my posts. So nice. Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot to show you. My favorite post was the one. How do I get there? Was the one from yesterday. And I'll show you why. How do I do this now? Should I just go on my LinkedIn? I'm just gonna pull it up on my LinkedIn. Give me a sec, guys. It was my favorite one because it really feels like the community is building and we're helping each other out. I'm gonna go to my profile. You guys don't see what I'm doing, I don't think. Oh, I see myself live. Strange. Yes, this. Okay, guys, look at this. So yesterday, what the heck? If you guys didn't know, I had a challenge last week, and it was to your time to see where you can optimize your time. Okay, because I'm really big on like productivity and optimizing your time, and a lot of people private messaged me and said, "Oh my gosh, this is so amazing! Can't wait to do it," or "I have done it." And look at this, Kevin, you commented too. Kevin said, "I was about to DM you. The challenge was great. I had to be the judge of how I used my time, and it was not comfortable at all. Not because I'm not productive, but because I realize I can get tasks done in less time than I actually do. We helped Kevin. And then Mr. Tavares said, Laura, your post hit me so well that I went and bought a second phone where I only use for phone calls and emails. I keep the older phone off all day. Making the distractions as hard to reach as possible is key. Thanks for that post. Guys, we're making a difference. And we helped Kevin and Jury. I'm so sorry if I messed that up. But we helped both of them. And that's what this is all about. So yeah, okay, it only got 1,200 impressions and 8 likes, but it encouraged this guy to get another phone to be more productive. It encouraged this guy to step outside of his comfort zone to be better. And that's what it's all about, guys. So that was awesome. When I saw that yesterday, I'm like, yes, this is why we're doing this. So back to the summary. I think this month, or the month that just passed, more of the right people. My most popular posts was when I was vulnerable. And again, I think that only works once you kind of have a community. I don't think you can just come out and be vulnerable. I don't think that works. There were a lot of less conversations, which I'm not happy about. So I'm going to work on that next month. I'm also going to work on posting twice per day for a week. I didn't do that last month, but I still want to try it. I think we're targeting more of the right people. There was a lot of niche content, which is good, but you need a mix. You can't just have niche content. You need some viral content so that you reach a larger audience and people can discover you. More videos. I don't know if I'm going to do that next month, but that's definitely coming up. And my highest engagement are on my LinkedIn stats review videos like this one. So I'm going to go review my goals for the next 3 months because I need to be focused on engagement, because that's where we start helping people, like the people I just showed you. And yeah, so that's awesome. Thanks everyone for being here. Let me know if you have any questions.